y'all ain't got the audacity to let me know at 2 o'clock in the morning that Remy Ma is online crashing out over her husband? The only problem is she crashing out with the wrong one, okay? Because Claressa, bring Remy Ma versus Claressa.
Everyone had to pause and take a breath when the next chapter of this story unfolded, because what followed felt like the quiet collapse of a dream that had been built slowly, post by post, moment by moment, across social media. This wasn't quick gossip or a rumor destined to disappear after a few hours. It felt like watching a complicated relationship unravel in real time, right in front of thousands of people who had been tracking every move. For months, viewers stayed glued to their screens, trying to understand how something that began with bold confidence and public certainty could drift into confusion and discomfort. Early on, Claressa appeared unshaken. In interviews and online moments, she carried herself with assurance, speaking as if nothing could rattle her. Repeatedly, she made it clear that the man in her life was hers now, projecting ownership and certainty without hesitation. Even though his marriage had not officially ended, she didn't try to keep the connection quiet or protected. Instead, it played out openly, leaving little room for privacy. But as time passed, that confidence began to feel strained, and the certainty that once defined the narrative slowly gave way to tension, doubt, and an uncomfortable sense that something was slipping out of control.
Resolved of a marriage between Remy Ma and Papoose. And y'all let these blogs get out here and call me a liar. Y'all let them get out here and call us a liar. I was the only blog out here standing 10 toes down that there was something going down between them. And I heard from both of their teams. Even got cease and desist from Papoose team.
Private. Instead, she brought him fully into the spotlight, sharing moments through live streams, interviews, and carefully chosen photos that spread quickly across every major platform. To her supporters, this came across as boldness and fearlessness, a woman standing confidently in her truth. To critics, it felt risky, impulsive, and unnecessary. Still, regardless of opinion, people kept watching. The internet treated the situation like a long-running show. Every small detail became material for analysis. A single photo, a vague caption, or a brief public appearance could spark hours of debate. Some viewers consumed it as dramatic entertainment, while others felt uneasy, sensing they were witnessing something deeply personal unravel in public. There was a growing discomfort, as if boundaries that should have remained private were being crossed in real time. At first, Claressa's energy suggested she believed she had gained more than just a relationship. It felt as though she saw it as a personal victory. The way she spoke and presented the situation implied pride, as if being chosen carried meaning beyond love. Her words and actions seemed designed to show the world that she had secured a man with a long, complicated past tied to someone else. But behind the scenes, according to online whispers and shifting narratives, cracks were already forming. The confidence that once felt unshakable began to soften, and what looked like triumph on the surface slowly revealed signs of pressure, vulnerability, and a reality far more complicated than the image being projected.
When Remy lost the weight, she lost the man, she lost the house, she lost her damn mind, and went out here and got her a Papoose look-alike. See if you could tell which one is Papoose out of these two men. Put up Papoose, put up the look-alike.
Chatter and people who claimed to be close to the situation, things were not as solid as they appeared. While Claressa continued sharing moments from her life, Remy Ma, the wife, remained mostly quiet. She didn't rush to social media to argue or post long explanations. Instead, she shared simple family photos, holiday moments, and images where her wedding ring was still clearly visible. To many watching from the outside, that silence felt intentional and composed, as if she didn't believe the situation deserved a response. As time passed, the tone of the conversation began to shift. What once looked like unshakable confidence started to read differently to some viewers. People began to suggest that Claressa seemed more focused on proving something than simply living her life. Her posts grew bolder, her captions sharper, and her online presence more direct. To supporters, this looked like a woman standing her ground. To critics, it felt like pressure leaking through the screen. Then a new wave of claims surfaced, reshaping how many people viewed the entire situation. Commentators and online personalities started questioning whether the relationship was what it appeared to be. They speculated about the luxury items and grand gestures shown online, wondering if they were truly gifts or part of a more complicated arrangement. One particular voice stood out among the chatter, adding fuel to an already heated debate and pushing the story into an even more uncomfortable spotlight.
Look-alike boxer Claressa Shields. Put Remy Ma up versus Claressa. The only difference is Remy ain't got no muscles no more. She used to have that strong chin, them strong arms, and I believe back in her jailbird days, she could have gave Claressa Shields some energy. But right now, her on social media doing all this here, and I'm like, Remy, I don't think that this is what you want. Like I said, you have not, your body.
These discussions gained momentum when Tasha K stepped in and shared her own version of events. According to her, and others echoing similar claims, the expensive bags, jewelry, and surprise moments may not have come from him at all. The suggestion was that Claressa might have purchased these items herself, allowing them to be presented on camera as if they were gifts. For many viewers, that idea completely reframed the story. What once felt like romance suddenly looked more like a carefully staged performance. Once that perspective took hold, people began rewatching old videos with fresh eyes. Moments that once seemed spontaneous now appeared rehearsed. Smiles felt forced, reactions delayed, and the warmth people believed they saw before began to feel questionable. At the same time, whispers grew louder that the man at the center of it all was never as committed as he appeared. Some claimed he seemed emotionally distant, pulled between two lives. According to these rumors, while Claressa was building a very public narrative, his loyalty and presence were far less certain behind the scenes.
We got somebody new on the board, so give them a second. Papoose and the look-alike. Papoose versus CC. Now here's the thing. So tell me if you could tell which one is who.
The image of a strong, proud relationship began to quietly unravel when reports surfaced that he had been reconnecting with his wife away from the spotlight. Then came the moment many people now describe as the turning point. Word started circulating that he had left Claressa's space and returned to New York. There were no dramatic posts explaining the shift. No emotional messages offering closure. One day he was present in her photos and videos. The next day he was gone. Claressa remained active online. She continued going live, sharing updates, and maintaining the confident tone she had always used. But longtime viewers felt something had changed. Her captions sounded more cautious. Her expressions appeared less relaxed. The bold, fearless energy that once defined her presence seemed softer, almost restrained, as if she were carefully choosing each word. Around this time, another conversation began gaining traction across social media. People started comparing Claressa's style to Remy Ma's. They pointed out similar outfits, matching jewelry, familiar poses, and even comparable camera angles. Some dismissed it as coincidence. Others believed it went deeper, describing it as imitation rather than inspiration. Whether fair or not, the comparison added another layer of scrutiny to an already intense situation. Things escalated further when rumors spread that Claressa had tattooed the man's name on her body while he was still married. Whether confirmed or not, the idea alone sparked strong reactions. Many felt it reflected a level of commitment that did not appear to be matched on the other side. People contrasted this with the fact that he already had his wife's name tattooed from years earlier, symbolizing a shared history that couldn't simply be erased. As time passed, Claressa continued attending events and posting from different locations, including moments in Detroit that caught public attention. In photos she smiled,